Hello. I am here, present and accounted for. How's everybody doing? Quarantine. Oh, that's me. I love these filters. How's everybody doing? Enjoying your quarantine? Trying to get a little fresh air out here on my porch. I'm at home. Hey, Easton. Yeah, I need to actually dye my hair because I usually darken it a little bit, but obviously we're not doing that right now, and I might have some hair dye. But it's interesting. Everybody's sort of either shaving their head, all the boys, or letting things grow. It's a weird time. I'm good. How are you guys doing? Hi. Oh, did you guys like that? Last night that song Smile got stuck in my head, and I just thought that the words meant a lot right now. If you smile to your feelings show, smile, then maybe tomorrow you'll find that love. Have you been out for rides? I've driven my car to the grocery store. That was the highlight of last week. But I'm definitely trying not to go out too much. That's the whole idea, just go out when you need to for essentials. So, yeah, that's what's going on. Here we go. Guess who is joining me today? What's up?
Ow!
It's Boy
No, I can't get with it.
How are you? Oh, well, he left. It was a nice idea. George, are you just learning how to do this? Let's see if you sent another. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. Wait. Oh no, George, I think you have to, there we go. There he goes. Oh, he declined now. Too many buttons. Waiting for Boy George to join me. Get this right. This is hard. There's a lot of activity here. There we go. Adding you. If you smile, hey!
Okay, can you accept me? Otherwise I'm going to get cut off.
Yeah, I've accepted you.
Okay, so why can't I get rid of this? It doesn't matter anyway. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. You look very glamorous. I expected you might look a little bit glamorous, but I literally can't be bothered. I've got no makeup with me at all. I've got literally one eyebrow pencil and an eyeliner and some mascara.
You look
so
lovely.
I've been occasionally putting on a little bit of slap, but the last few days I've been on everything. I was just on this thing called Zoom,
yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
I'm going to go back on in a minute. It's insane, but I've just been talking to mental people all over the place, just insane.
Well, I've made more phone calls in the last 2 weeks than I have in years. It's kind of the one silver lining of this whole strange experience,
Well, I'm talking more weirdly to people I don't know than to people I do know. I just ended up in this house party chat with 10 gay men, and I was like, who are you people? And it turns out, that it's friends of this one and friends of that one. So are you on your own? Are you alone?
No, first of all, I have my dog, which has been my saving grace here. But I have two house guests that are staying with me right now.
So they're isolating with you?
Well, they moved in to this house that I own about 2 months ago. So I have roommates.
So you've got the company. Yeah. I'm on my own. I should have done that with, I should have moved. I should have got a bunch of people and just gone to a house in the country. But of course, no one knew what was going on.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. We didn't know that this was coming. Obviously, they moved in before that. They moved in while I was on tour. They were just going to be here temporarily, and then after everything hit, it was like, oh, well, this actually is great. So we don't have to go through this alone. None of us, you know.
Well, I'm unfortunately at the moment. I went out today for the first time in 6 days. I went to Whole Foods around the corner, and I tell you what, it's very difficult. People aren't really. How can you keep social distance in a supermarket? It's almost impossible.
Well, and that's the other thing. I went to the grocery store, and I found before I left, when I color my hair, I have dental gloves to do my hair color with. So I was like, ooh, I have gloves. Okay, great. I'm going to wear these when I go out. And before I left Australia, when this thing was just starting, I bought one of the masks, the good masks with the little vents to fly home with, to go to the airport and all that. This is, the very end of February. So this is before it really became like a big thing. And this is before we knew about shortages of masks and all that stuff. So I have this mask. So I wore it to go to the grocery store with my gloves. And it was actually really surprising to me how many people aren't protecting themselves. Like, there's people walking around the grocery store just like, normal.
Well, what was funny to say, because when I was outside, I was queuing up outside Whole Foods to get some fish. And there was this homeless guy, and he was realizing that like people were freaked out by him. So people were giving him money to go away. He made a fortune. he was getting up really close with everyone. They were like, take my money, take my money. Oh no. Let's be like, anyway, it was very sweet. He was a nice guy. It was just, people are either kind of like terrified of you here, or they're just kind of friendly. They're like, get away from me, or they're just like, hi, it's
such a weird time. Like, the only time I leave the house is to walk the dog, like around the neighborhood. And like occasionally I'll see somebody else walking their dog on the other side of the street. And it's this look of like, yep, how you doing? Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but people are acknowledging each other, and it's like,
but
maybe in some
more
weird
from
way
a
it'll bring people closer together.
More from a viewpoint of terror, though.
It's like, hey,
keep away from me.
Hey.
Well, what would be amazing if we could get. Have you been on House Party? That's quite fun.
Yeah, I love it. It's fun.
It's really good. I just kept saying the other day we should just. I think me and you might be the first. Yeah, we're probably, because celebrities don't talk to each other. It's the thing. It's really strange. Like, because people always say to you, who do you know? And I'm like, well, I know lots of people, but I don't really know them. Do you know what I mean? Like,
right. Yeah.
I wouldn't call them up and ask them for a bag of rice,
Yeah.
But you and I, just so people know, you and I have met a few times. So, we kind of, we got the measure of each other quite quickly.
Yeah, in real life. So you're in London, right?
I'm in London. I was in Australia doing The Voice, and then we had our break. I went off to this place called Gerringong, which was beautiful. Just 2 hours outside Sydney for a little staycation, and then it started to kick off. That was when it started to get. And then when we went back to Sydney, they cancelled some of the show.
Yeah,
they were moving things, and nobody knew what was happening. And so I was like, I want to go back to London, just because my family, even though I can't see them, which is the most frustrating, but at least I know I'm here if there's anything to worry about.
Right.
Where are your family? Are they in LA?
They're all in California, San Diego and Orange County. So they're close, which is good.
Yeah. And I think one of the funny things about this moment is that when you call someone and they don't answer, that they're they're ignoring you.
What the hell are you doing?
Or they're out. They're like, they're either ignoring you, which is really bad, or they're like out flaunting the rules. So,
right. What have you been doing to keep busy at home?
I have been making videos. Like, I did a video for my new song, Isolation. I did it partly I wrote it last year. It's so fucking weird the way these things happen. You must do this all the time. But you write something and then it just comes to life.
At the right time, yeah.
I wrote this song last year called Isolation. Got nothing to do with what's going on now. It was about satellites and this whole thing, conversation I had with this mad man. I met a man who owns satellites, and I was quite blown away. I was like, people own them? I thought they were like government.
I didn't know that either. Really?
People
privately own a satellite?
Own satellites. I think we should demand to own one. I think we should do a joint venture.
That's like the new wave, yeah.
The Boy George and Adam Lambert satellite.
Well, it might be like a new thing too, because right now, like they're saying that since everybody's at home and is on the internet, I guess the download and upload times are really slow, and they're like worried that certain internet providers might start failing. Not to freak everybody out at home, but that's scary.
Yeah, no, that is really scary because at the moment, kind of, it's all we've got.
Absolutely.
It's that and sort of, just doing. I've got a lot of things to do. I've been reading, been making some art, and stuff, and just keeping myself, trying not to be negative because we all know that we're quite comfortable and we're lucky, and there's a lot of people that aren't so lucky. So
Absolutely.
you've got to keep things in perspective, and and just it's been great just talking to people. Like,
yeah,
really,
I mean I definitely feel the same way. I'm not my heart goes out to people whose jobs have been really severely affected by all this.
Yeah.
That's a lot of unwarranted stress. So I feel for anybody that's going through that, and I know there's a lot of them. So,
and just in London, it's kind of cold. There's people on the streets, and there's mental health issues. I mean, there's so much people with cancer. There's just so much going on that we just don't even think about. And then you see something on the news, and you go, oh, it's kind of, it's so wide-reaching. I've never experienced anything like this, and I've been around a while.
There's this is historical for sure. This is nuts. I keep saying that. I'm like, well, we're living through history. I mean, this is a moment.
Absolutely.
Well, a big one.
Well, I hope that we I don't know what's going to happen, but I hope that it's going to turn out for the best. You know what I mean? Because I can't wait to go and do some gigs. I'm desperate to play.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I think once everything is clear, I think people are going to really need that escape. They're going to need that joy. They're going to need it.
Well, we can give it.
Yeah. I'm formulating ideas.
Yeah. So are you supposed to be in Australia in June, but you're not, obviously, will that happen?
In June?
Yeah, weren't you supposed to be in Australia? Are you in London in June or?
London, yeah. We were supposed to do, it's still all up in the air. We're looking.
Yeah, so you don't know when you're coming back.
We don't know. Yeah, it's all up in the air right now. We're kind of like, are we going to tour? Are we not? We're waiting for the experts to tell us what the deal is, and obviously people's health and safety are the most important thing. So,
and just to clear things up, that's not Shoshana.
What?
The expert that we're waiting for. She'll get a kick out of being mentioned, even though.
Oh yeah, it's her favorite thing. Yeah.
She's desperate to be famous. We all know that.
I don't think she does, but she does like to be the expert. So, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, no. So everything's on hold. We're just, we're a captive audience. Well, listen, I'm going to go back to this party, but we should do this again.
Definitely.
Let's try and get Cher involved. She won't tweet me back. She's such a bitch. I keep sending a message going, why won't you tweet me? She just won't have it. I don't know.
Have you direct messaged her?
No, I've tweeted her online. She's always online. She lives on Twitter.
But do a private one. See what happens then.
I don't want anything. I like it out in the open. That's the whole point.
That's probably why she's staying well away from you.
It's the clue is in the title. Social networking. It means you have to communicate with other people. Stay safe, Adam.
You too. Be well.
Love you, baby. Give my love to your friends and everything. Stay safe.
I will.
Yeah?
Thank you.
All right, later. See you later.
Bye. See you soon. Oh, that was nice. We love Boy George. He's like the icon. I mean, so ahead of his time. And still looks fabulous. How's everybody feeling? What's everybody doing at home to pass the time? Let me know. Besides listening to Velvet and to Boy George's music as well. Maybe I'll try to talk to some other fans. This seems like a good thing. Let's see. Who's out there? Oh, Fabrizio. Look at this makeup look. He declined. Yeah, you guys, if you request to be in my video, you got to accept it when I hit you, or else I look like a dumbass. Anybody? Yeah, but you're cooking. What are you cooking, you guys? What are people making? I feel like I have to go to the grocery store again. I'm almost out of food, and I have to like put myself in a hazmat suit to do it. Oh, you're saying hi from Italy. How are you? I love Italy. How's everybody doing there? Fel Stefani. Calling friends, yeah. Pharaoh's downstairs by the pool, getting a little sun. We're kind of like partly cloudy today out here in LA. Grocery store will deliver. I tried that already, and they're not delivering. So, good luck with that. Ooh. Ooh. Quarantine looks. Hey, how you doing? Doggy's downstairs. I'm upstairs on my porch. Does LA look like a ghost town? Yeah. Actually, when I went to the grocery store the other day, it was, I think it was during rush hour, and it's usually, usually it's like really packed in. Hey, Hugh. How are you? Terrence and Anthony and Jelly are great. It really is a blessing that they happened to be living here when this whole thing happened. Oh, my finger's over the mic. Okay, got it. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you for that. Hey, Nash. Is the air fresher? I think it actually is. There's a lot less pollution going on. It's very interesting. Hi from Peru. Hi, Peru. My hair looks bonkers. I haven't washed it in 3 days. Go on, then. Thank you. You love my jumper. Yeah, the no vocals on New Eyes is a specialty copy. We're working on that. You guys want to see something crazy? I have gray hair. Oh my God. Oh, the dogs are playing. The dogs, Jelly is Terrence and Anthony's dog, and her and Pharaoh love to mess around. Look at them. They're not fighting. We've researched this. They're really enjoying themselves. This is how dogs play. Yeah, Pharaoh. I mean, Jelly is much bigger and younger. Oh, those dogs. What's everybody else doing? What's happening? Did they jump in the pool? No. Pharaoh doesn't like water. When I try to bathe him, he gets mad at me, but I have to do it. Sing something for you guys? What do you want me to sing? Maybe I'll sing, I don't know. You're going to paint your living room tomorrow. Oh, that's a nice idea. Yeah, I actually have a bunch of paint that I haven't broken out yet, but it's probably next on my activities list here. I just wanna feel what it's like to be underneath your love. Hey, Benedict, what's going on? Like we're on the moon, baby. Tripping on the moon, baby. I just want to feel the dark side. Be a nocturnal midnight. Like we're on the moon, baby. Tripping on the moon, baby. I'm reading what you guys are writing. This is probably boring to watch because I have nothing to say. But I'm singing for you, singing for you. Love don't love me, but I don't want to give it up. I don't want to give it up. Love don't come free, but I don't want to give it up. I don't want to give it up. Love don't love me. Love don't know. Oh. Hi. What is that in there?
I made a really, really bad curry. Like an awful curry. Like it's so bad.
Oh.
I'm so
How
bored.
are you? I know, I'm so bored. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How
I'm
are
good
you?
though.
But
Are
you're
you
learning
good?
guitar, aren't you?
I'm learning guitar. I said 2 things every day. I'm going to work out every day. I'm going to learn guitar every day, even if it's only like 10 minutes. And then I can
I
just mong
haven't
about
been
that.
doing so well on the working out front, I gotta say. I've been a bit lazy. It's gonna have to change in a couple days.
It's so easy to though. Like I did
work out
those 2
tomorrow?
things this morning, and the rest of the day I've literally done nothing.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. It's like when you don't have when you don't know what's coming up like immediately, it's really hard to motivate yourself on certain things, you know?
Yeah. Like I'm not feeling like inspired to write at the moment because I don't know what it's for. If you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I don't know if I don't know. You know what I did though is I bought a bunch of equipment. I bought a brand new desktop, new like studio monitors. I dropped a buttload on a really nice microphone and a whole setup.
You're gonna be a little producer man now.
Yeah, when the inspiration hits, yeah.
Yeah.
And I told myself that I'm going to learn how to use Logic and Pro Tools.
Oh wow.
I'm going to teach myself how to use them. I don't know. Apparently, from what I'm hearing and from what I started the process. I started like exploring it, and Logic is a little bit more simple.
Yeah, I think so.
The interface, like it's like a little bit. It's almost like I think GarageBand is, the basic version. Logic looks like GarageBand, basically.
Yeah.
So it's very similar. So I think that I've heard that that's easier to do like loops and stuff on, and then Pro Tools is better for vocals or something. I don't know.
Oh, I see. So you're gonna be very professional. You're gonna like do your loops in, and then go across. That's cool.
Well, also I don't really see myself producing my own track, but maybe enough for like a demo idea.
Yeah, just like little ideas at home and stuff.
Yeah.
And to be able to, like,
or if a producer or an instrumentalist sends me something, maybe I can lay a vocal down.
Yeah, exactly. I'm also wondering how like writing over Skype and Zoom and stuff is going to work, because like if you want to try it, but I don't know how vibey it's going to be. Yeah,
I think it's the best we can do right now. And also maybe we're all getting used to communicating this way, so it'll become more natural.
Yeah. It's so weird. I've seen so much of my own face on my phone in the last like 2 weeks. I've just been staring like that.
I know, that's why I keep covering myself up in glasses and things. I'm like, oh God.
I'm like, don't touch my face, but also,
I've had morning face all day.
What time is it for you?
It's 2:30.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But I had like one of those like nights last night where I stayed up till like 4 and slept until 12, and you know.
But that's the nice thing, you can.
There's no reason not to.
Exactly.
What am I missing?
What have we got to live for?
What is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say thank you for you know, for those of you guys who don't know out there, we wrote "Feel Something" together, and that is the final track on Velvet.
Velvet. Go listen to Velvet.
Voila.
And Close to Choose my favorite song.
Oh, thank you.
I loved it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the piano's yummy on that one.
It really is. And the vocals, Jesus, that middle
Oh,
end.
you know.
Every time it comes on, I'm like,
Yeah, the few times I've done it live, it's that middle part, the bridge is like, it's hard.
yeah, I bet.
And every time I get to it, I go, what was I thinking?
Oh, I love it. All right, I'll leave you to your little hang. I'm going to go back to my awful curry.
Enjoy that. It's good to see you. Stay healthy.
You too.
I like that hat.
Thank you. It's covering up. Well, I can't get a haircut at the moment, so it's covering up the fact that like it's not good under here.
I have like gray hair coming in here. That's terrifying.
Me too. Look.
Oh,
Look
shit.
at that. Yeah, I've got a whole pack here, but yeah, I might just shave it all off.
Really?
Well, I mean, if there's any other time in my life that I can see what I look like with shaved hair, it would be like I should do it now because I haven't got anything to do for the next 3 months. So.
Everyone else is doing it.
Exactly. Maybe I'll shave it and then dye it, and then I'll be the cliche.
I'm not shaving my head anytime soon. I think no matter what the outcome of this thing is, it's just not supposed to happen. I am not supposed to have no hair on my head.
Hey, no, it might look great. You don't know.
I don't know. I think I have too round of a face.
I have too large a forehead. Like it just goes on and on. Like it goes up to like here. So I feel like I'll just be an egg.
Mm-hmm. I don't buy. I bet you could pull it off.
I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see. If I get bored tomorrow, maybe that's my plan for the day.
Well, let me know. Send me pictures. I want to see.
Well, I'll live stream it.
If you do it, maybe just leave a strip down the center, like Taxi Driver, like a mohawk. You know?
Oh my God, can you imagine?
I think that's the way to go.
But like full length, so it's like a full on like curl, and then just like nothing.
like a little spit curl, and then a landing strip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then I can have a little quiff, just like one little finger.
A sprang.
A sprang.
A sprang of hair. Well, it's good seeing you.
You too.
Take care of yourself.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to shave my head. Nope. Oh, hi, Terrence. Are you downstairs? Hi, guys. Hello. Hello. I think I'm going to head out. I actually want to go walk Pharaoh while it's still somewhat sunny out. I hope everybody's good. Feeling for you. Sing a Harry Styles song, please. What is that one? I adore you. Lights up and you know who you are. Okay. Running through my mind. Know who you are. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Be safe. I'll be back soon. Love you. Bye.